I guess that's what we are going to be expecting in this game for Red Bulls to be trying to make it a pretty straightforward game. Lanes, timings, let's go win, and Wildcard to be trying to poke as much as possible, use the strengths of their lineup, and I guess punish this Lina the most because that's your main target.
All right, well, let's take a look here in game one. If the pokey poke from Wildcard turns into a little more stabby stab action, while Red Bulls look to take flight and spread their wings. Of course, this is game one of our second upper bracket match of the day so far. And you have Harry Freak joining me, Malibu Jesus, to bring you through the action.
30 seconds.
3 smoked still on the side of the Radiant, as we see young Master Hames trying to spot some vision.
So, you see Clockwork, he is Hames, it says Hames, and then full stop, it says Debil. Debil in Serbian is like idiot. I mean, we have idiot as well, but you get the gist, like.
Right.
Yeah. An interesting thing, Nisha, when he created a Smurf 2015, 2016, his name was Debil with caps lock. And nobody knew that it was him for quite some time. It is when he just skyrocketed in skill, and then he started playing. I don't know. I don't know if it's still the case, but back then you would notice that Nisha's account with which he played official games did not have a rank, right? Because he never played on it. He had an account for pubs. He had an account for competitive games. So that's pretty cool.
Absolutely. So, Harry, are you long form saying that Hames is on his Nisha arc?
Yeah. Or maybe he thinks that he doesn't deserve to be called nice things, right? So maybe that's the idea. I'm not 100% certain. You never know. We'd have to ask him.
Well, you know, I think with Dota2 players and self-flagellation, they go hand in hand.
Yep. No. We only say good about ourselves. It's always somebody else's fault. People are dying on the bottom lane, though.
Let's take a look and see just how bad the devastation is. Hames already under half health. Purple Sky also quite low. And
really
if you get
lane control,
yeah, if you were able to ever get double meld into those cogs, though, could be disastrous. I do like the Dark Willow. It's well suited to handle that. Once you get level 2, just go into the Shadow Realm. You don't have to worry about the right clicks from the TA. Mr. Extendo getting pretty low on the top side. You gotta worry. Yamson level 2, gonna drag him to the chin. Speed. Yamson hand in hand, gonna go for first blood, but you know, respect it. Extendo gets that last CS. If he's gonna die, he's gonna go out a little richer for it.
There's the tick again. No first bloods are gonna be missed here. The T-Tours in chat, please. We're not gonna be using them only when our observers mess up, but also to praise them.
Yeah, praise given where praise is due. And let's see if we have anyone to praise down here on the bottom side of the map. Mr. Purple Sky. Okay, Hames giving him some regen. Always love a little handout from your 5. But Brewmaster 6 and 6. Those denies going to start adding up very quickly.
I really want to see which spells the Magnus is going to be maxing out. We see the Shockwave quite a lot, but carry Magnus might see something different. And Hames doesn't catch Bignum in the cogs. That's not something that you see too often ever since the expanded armature was introduced.
Yeah, makes me wonder, like, was it intentional? Did he want to get a little space knowing that his battery assault was running low? And a nice courier snipe from Bignum, but mid. This matchup, RCY on the Ember, Shigigami on the Lina. 2 fiery souls, all the same, but RCY, I believe, through and through the better player. Walk me through this matchup normally. How does it go?
Lina should harass, and that's how you win it, right? Because the Ember is gonna have better animation than you. He's gonna have slightly higher damage, nothing too big than you. And the thing is, you get to win that lane by annoying him.
Oh, Harry, one moment. I hate to cut you off. The annoyances are plenty. Yeah, Purple Sky though. Okay. You know, you got out, fine. So the annoyances of the Lina should outweigh the attack speed and animation.
They're not outweighing
of Ember, but they are not, in fact. How big
I mean,
of a
it is-
factor is Flame Guard in that matchup?
Pretty solid one. Goodbye, Hames.
Goodbye, Hames. We'll see you next time, Space Cowboy. Extendo getting pretty low. Speed coming back in. That's the Harpy. God, the Harpy and the Satyr, like, you just have no chance of having health or mana.
And he has no sticks on the Tyrant. I don't know why and how he's
need a
playing this
stick.
lane without a stick. You're playing versus a Chen and a Magnus. It's as a Tyrant, you're a spammer yourself. I'm very surprised he didn't go that route.
Yeah. Yeah, Mag Jin here, especially with the Satyr now, it seems like an absolute no-brainer for the Wand. But, I mean, with that double bracer, you got 1200 HP, pretty decent. But I still wouldn't think that it's something to overlook.
He brought the Troll Priest. But,
For the break, because he went 2 points into the Kraken Shell, right? So you break that, and then it's...
no, the Priest cannot break it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no, it's the piercing damage, sorry. I thought you were talking about the other troll.
No, he got the one that heals.
Yeah.
Looking annoying. Yams on his full HP.
Bottom here, Big Num versus Hames, and we are going to go back top to see our Tidehunter scramble away. Yamson going for the 2-1-1. And Harry, whenever you use wand charges, does that count as heal, or is this just restoration? So is that going to amplify my magic wand healing with that 15% amplification?
No,
What do you think?
no, it shouldn't. It shouldn't.
Oh, they wish they had a little healing here, bottom side. Mr. Hames going to go down again. Feeding Fate, but...
Extendo is dying as well.
An Extendo... Well, yeah,
He's going.
That's a big wand. He's got 20 charges. I think he fears nothing here. Another shockwave after the skewer. Shockwave, right? Gonna pull him back into the last melee. Yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful. That was perfectly played. Anything other than that, he doesn't get the kill. But the way that he waited for him to get far enough away, slow him down with the skewer, and then pull him back in for another right click. It was all done perfectly. Also, first rune goes to RCY, and Ember Spirit loves the haste, right? Already 3 points in his Sleight of Fist, so he can go wherever he wants and do massive amounts of damage. Maybe he's gonna wait for level 7 and then he'll be on his way.
So walk me through level 7 instead of level 6. Do you want 1 point in chains, or are you just slight? Yeah.
Yeah, the
Max that
difference of 2 seconds is quite solid on the Sleight of Fist cooldown, so you get it down to 7 seconds and you just go around and you spam your Sleight of Fist. At this point in the game, nobody can survive. It's, what is it, like 160 hero damage? Yeah, look at that. Haste it up, going. He is gonna be doing so much.
Taking a look bottom side, Fade in the cogs is able to walk out, only level 5, so no split. Big wand charge, and he's already got his Talisman of Evasion. A nice boon against this Templar Assassin. Helps you survive the right clicks. Weaving and dodging. Radiance Rush. Is that the move on this Brewmaster?
Yep. Yeah, that's what I like to see. Right, he isn't even going for the boots. I don't know if I like that, but sure. If you see that you're having a perfect game, why not? Ember Spirit did steal the Wisdom Rune. He managed to push the Rubik away. If he had stayed there, he would have died and probably wouldn't have gotten the rune anyways. So everything is going well for Wildcard. I mean, this is what we expected. They are the heavy favorites coming into the series, and they're playing their hearts out, it seems.
Certainly looking to keep that perfect track record in the early parts of the brackets. Is this net worth difference, the map difference, now losing both wisdom runes, is this too big of a bad start for our Red Bull boys?
It's not good. I'll give them that, but can you come back? Sure. Can Red Bulls come back versus Wildcard? No,
that's another story.
Yeah, for the sake of the being interesting on the stream, yeah, this game is very much close. They have a chance to come back once they have the Ravage.
Winnable.
Changes.
Winnable.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Big Num trying to split the experience and interrupt it, maybe even steal the CS from Purple Sky. Oh my god. Templar does get the experience off of that Wild Wing kill, so we'll have couple traps to scout out for. Maybe find a better farming spot. Hames is still in this tree line. Has the observer on the high ground to give him a little bit of safety. Bignum will snuff him out though.
They're just doing whatever the hell they want on the map. That is before the Ravage. Once the Ravage is up, it can change, and Extendo is like one creep away from it.
Alright, Purple Sky maybe biting off more than he can chew. First split of the game coming out. You thought you had help with your Rubik, with your clockwork, but it's looking pretty dangerous. Refraction charge is eaten up immediately as the Brewlings close the gap. Templar Assassin dead for 24. And Hames might just be next. Brings down the Sentry.
Bonus.
A little bonus killed, and you know, you gotta give him an A for effort, certainly. But Hames, Mr. Devil, set back soon to 2002. Buying a lot of time. Has the uphill miss from the Shadow Realm. This Clockwork has some legs. And apparently a stopwatch, just making time out of nothing.
He's got little legs. You know that? I mean, you're losing TikTok, but you know that little when the little girl is running. Oh.
Yeah. Well, my disdain here is for Heron, but now we see the Ravage coming from the team.
There it is.
Reverse of action coming out.
No damage.
Yamson coming back in with the RP. Gonna bring down one. Looking for another person to fall. RCY joining the fray. Extendo's gonna be next. Big Num gonna still on the periphery.
Oof.
Will the Tide be next, or does he waddle away from this? TD coming in from Shigigami. No mana, but he's got his sight set on the Brewmaster.
What the hell is he
here
doing?
from Big Num. Big Num, Big Bro coming in when you need him most.
That's a full 5-man wipe. 10 minutes in. That almost never happens. I mean, we call wipes when 5 heroes die in a row, but somebody usually does respawn during it. No, everybody was dead at one point away from the map. That rotation from Yamson, his ulti usage, much better than that of the Tide. Nobody was close enough to capitalize on the Ravage. Everybody was already inside of the cogs. The damage could have been done. He could have waited a little bit, but no.
Right.
He decided to just let her rip. And well, it turned out horribly.
Yeah, they certainly pay for it. But you know, it's as you're in this big game, what you feel like might be your moment to shine. You know, you're playing against Wildcard. Man, if I land this Ravage onto all of them grouped up, it could change. Well, it's gonna change nothing. Because it didn't have any damage. And now Hames continuing his death march. Watches the Rubik go down in his stead. Big Num.
Was like, kill me, don't kill him. Oh, what a dodge. RCY. Okay, at this point, they're just styling.
Oh, yeah. RCY styling and profiling has punched his ticket recently to his second land, looking for access to a third. Wildcard falling in right behind him. Spirit receiving a double. Let's see if we can get a triple here. Clarity ticking for another spell. He's got 3 remnants, but yeah, it's fearful of that meld strike. Refraction procced. Only 2 charges though. Level 1.
Yeah,
Patience.
they're still playing carefully. Told you. You see how perfect of a Dota game they're playing? This doesn't seem like somebody who's fooling around. They just want to do everything right. Oh no. Piling.
Oh, the flame guard. Everything right. Rubik coming forward when it matters most. 1 to 13. First kill in favor of Red Bulls coming through. 2 more remnant charges. No, just gonna deal with the Warpine Raiders. All right, the caster curse is strong with us today, my friend.
Just as it should be. He even did everything right. He dodged the LSA every single time. He just went for it. I mean, it's not that hard to dodge with an Ember Spirit, but doing it every single time is a big deal. And Rubik steals the Bedlam, so you do have a big damage spell right now. Rubik has a way of getting heroes closer to him. It's gonna be nice if they can utilize this.
Yeah, sorry, I'm just taking a moment to look at the radius of that Bedlam with the Rubik. Certainly, it doesn't hit that far out. It's only 300 units, right? That's gotta be bugged.
Please just use it. I want to see this.
I mean, if you mouse over the Dark Willow, it's quite similar. I think it might be reading from the old cast range when you could throw it onto an ally. Because there's no way it attacks targets in a circle that large.
There's no way, yeah.
Oh my god, that's a harpoon this early on Yamson. And he gets his white whale Extendo pulled into it. That's Big Num joining the fray. Extendo looking for refuge under the tier 1 tower. TP coming in and a Ravage to buy some time. Will you have damage to contribute? You get the Willow, but you lose your Tide and your Rubik. RCY looking now for another Wisdom Rune. Second of the game for a standout mid laner.
Ron Ames.
A standout off laner. Making quick meal of the clockwork. No silence here from Purple Sky just yet. No shard, of course, this early in the game. As Fade with the Radiance. He's got his brown boots and his faded brooch now, so cheeky 30, 70, 550 move speed. God, the primal split. They're gonna bring down the mid laner. Shigigami.
They're gonna bring down everybody.
Turned into a ghost, and everybody's gonna fall. Purple Sky's next. You got your tie, but you got no Ravage. The Chin army's here, and you gotta run to the Wildcard show. My friends pulled back by the Void ruling. Rubik, what can you do here? Not much when you are afraid. Joining your friends in the grave. One more to fall as Clockwork joins them. Ties.
And one more.
Another team wipe coming up here for Wildcard. The DAC is stacked. RCY still chasing Yamson in the net worth, but 8.6k to the Immaculate Magnetar. 10,500 gold accrued here. Just 15 minutes in on your pause 1. This is as close as it gets to a perfect game, folks. The aggression not stopping in the least. Shigigami brought down.
At one point, do you say it's enough? Okay, thank you.
I think right now, actually. Harry, they took your cue.
Yeah, at this point, it's really bad. Oh, look at Big Num. He's using the Russian keyboard, so needed to turn it around. That is a P, just for if you didn't know. A lot of people who are not from Europe, and everybody who's from Europe being like the heavy favorites, I still see them as having a draft with a higher ceiling. Let's put it that way.
All right, I agree wholeheartedly, my friend, Mr. Harry Freak. As we get here into game 2, just a reminder, if you are just joining us, this is a match in our first round of upper bracket play here in the ESL One Raleigh closed qualifiers for North America, as Big Num eats the cold snap. A lot of damage, and the Bramble Maze coming out. Big Num trying to put his best dancing shoes on, but will not be enough. Extendo getting first blood. Before I was so rudely interrupted, I'm joined by Harry Freak, and I am Malibu Jesus. Thank you for joining us. First blood going the way of Red Bulls.
Seconds to battle.
No. All chat. Shigigami, I don't think you're in a position to XD Big Num, Mr.
What do you mean? This is the real one, right? You know those guys who
Just what I was waiting for.
who when they win, then they're like, haha, I crushed you. No.
Sore winners,
You trash talk beforehand. That's what real chats do.
You really gotta set the stakes high as Yamsun getting walked down by the Dire. First 2 kills of the game going the way of Red Bulls. A return to order.
Speed is so strong.
Natural order, and that.
Bam.
Oh no, that natural order. Okay, you don't have it yet, so it's not adding up. Just the squishy nature of the Willow. She's gonna have to go all the way back to base speed once more.
She is gonna go to base.
He's reporting for work as Lich dies to Big Num. XD Big Num now.
Courier has been killed.
Come on, Big Num. Give us XDs.
Give us an XD.
Do it.
Do it.
Yeah, he's not playing. He's not playing this game, it seems.
Return of the Jedi Emperor action. Do it. He won't play the games with us. We can't drag him down to our level. Harry Freak, how are we gonna get inside Big Num's head from the caster slots? What can we do here?
No, I like it. I like when people act all high and mighty. Like I'm above this.
And I mean, as you mentioned, this has to be a no-nonsense type of performance here from Wildcard if we want to see them firing on all cylinders by the time they encounter Shopify.
Yep, exactly. And Shopify should look at it on what the hell these guys won in 15 minutes and then like 10 minutes. They're not playing around. We should be scared, right? So those things can, of course, that's not gonna happen. But
yeah, Amaterasu's too busy being #1 on the world leaderboards for Mimar to look at that. He's probably queuing for his next pub right now. But bottom lane, see natural order up and ticking, and that reduction getting reduced pretty heavily on the extendo, on the Dawnbreaker. Combined with, oh no, not RCY on Shigigame. He's like, you want to all chat my teammate? I'll take a tower shot for that. I'll take one. I'll take maybe two.
He's gonna go for it.
He's gonna go for it. Shield crash is available. Ooh, you needed to save that.
He's gone.
You buy a little bit of time to get the water rune, but you're not gonna be able to dispel the shield that he gets from that shield crash now that you don't have tornado.
Bye-bye. That is a solo kill in the mid lane. Pango crushing the Invoker, which, sure, you can win this matchup, but you should not be killing him. You should never be killing an Invoker. I don't know with which hero Invoker should die. Speaking of dying, Purple Sky looks pretty dead on my screen.
We're gonna have to rename him. Yeah, we're gonna rename him to Purple Die after this one. And Hames getting body blocked to high hell and back again. Fade brings him down with the right click.
What the hell does the purple dye color have to do with him?
Just a little. Well, he's Die. A D-I-E. It's both. It's a homonym and the play on word.
You know in Serbian it's one letter, one sound, and there's no literally. If you would have a spelling bee in Serbian and you get it wrong, that would mean that you're an idiot.
It would go on for a year.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, English, a cruel mistress. Just as Wildcard putting the cruelty here on the Red Bull boys, 6-3. Just 3.5 minutes into game one. Doesn't feel like it. Extendo gonna miss with the Star Breaker, but gets back under his tower. Of course, natural order, gyrocopter. This lane is going to push.
There again, doing really well in the lanes. Sherp, this time it's a little bit better for the side of Red Bulls, but I don't think that's gonna hold up for much longer. Not gonna lie, especially if this Bristleback continues getting pressured. It's gonna be a problem.
It's like the water is rising up to the top of the dam. You get a couple splashes here and there. You're still dry for the most part, but that thing is gonna break very soon. Especially might be here on the back of the mid lane. RCY already level 5.
He's gonna go for a play again.
We're gonna see a play bottom happening. Big Dumps. Well, Big Dump XD now. While you are dying on the Willow. And no way. Indo goes in. Homing missile will track. Black cannon shots landing. Won't be able to bring down the missile. Yeah, he lives.
He's too low. He's not gonna be able to farm those creeps underneath the tower. Purple Sky's dead again.
Gotta respect the hustle, but a big 18 charge wand on Fade. He was never really in danger. Unless maybe a lag spike causes him to misplay and miss that wand timing. Mid lane. RCY, Shigigami still going at it. You are level 6 on the Pangolier. Get the tower to tank the shots for you. Maybe we'll see it come out. Lich dying off cam in the top lane, but this is where you want to be, folks. Shigigami trying to get away from the Rolling Thunder, but there's no chance of survival.
The difference in skill is too much. This is... At some point, this is hard to watch. Really, there's absolutely no chance for Red Bulls. We're witnessing 2 games in a row with them being completely outclassed in the laning stage. Right? This is not even close.
Absolutely. And Harry, this is another question that I'd like to ask you. So we talked about drafts, little secrets not really being revealed until like maybe a very long, drawn-out group stage. It's kind of known that Speed plays the Elder Titan here, but it was a little too early to show that. As we take a moment, Shigigami getting roamed on, rammed down. Oh, Big Numb closing the gap with the Firefly and the Dust ready at hand. Big Numb, make it count.
Persic, don't be there.
Little two-piece combo. Buying some
He's dead
time
as
in
well.
the Shadow Realm. He is so dead. He plants the tree to get some vision out, but it's just not enough. Oh, God. He's already dead. Stop.
You know how they say you will understand the meaning of life when you plant a tree which shade you will never feel.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's pretty much what he did. At least he understands what life is all about.
He's planting the shade for his mid laner as he comes back.
I'd say he's planting the shade for the Pango because this mid laner is not getting close.
Dire's middle tower is
Oh
under
my
attack.
God, and Extendo can't even get close to this Wisdom Rune. Speed will get it.
He got
Now
close.
Extendo, he got close, but I think he's gonna burn
my
his
God.
RCY. Comes around. Backside of the tier 2 tower. Now another Rolling Thunder coming.
Stop, they're already
out.
dead.
Mercy. Looking like a roadkill under the wheel of RCY. You know, it's uncanny. Here in the States, we have, I'm not sure what the naming conventions are, but the remote control cars, like the little electronic ones you drive with a remote, they're battery operated, whatever. We call them RC cars, right? Remote
I
control.
had a Ferrari like that.
Hell yeah. And I mean, we've got 3 Ferraris in the garage, but we don't got to brag about it, right? RCY looking like an RC car out there with the hand blade.
This is not looking good. Though, you know what? I would have liked if Pango wasn't this French, ladies man. I feel like because a lot of people that he kills, it's like a roadkill. And I don't know if you watched, I think it's Pretty Little Liars.
I have not seen Pretty Little Liars, but I'm really digging this roadkill angle, and we're gonna dive into it right after this.
Yeah, right after the lich gets melted. So yeah, there was one quote in that one where, poor Bristle is dead as well. Or is he?
Or not gonna go for the Roshan tonight, instead drawing him out of the pit, hoping for a right click. 1-2 man on fade. The big
Bat
brain
Rider is
fade
coming
from Purple Sky. Big numb God, get out of here. You're not supposed to be there.
Yeah, so coming back to it, this is how I like the Pango to sound. There is a moment where from one of the girls, their mother is dating, a classic Texan big truck and stuff like that, and she tells her mom, "But mom, he says howdy and wears clothes made out of roadkill," right? So that is how I would assume the Pango would be, because he does put a lot of roadkill on the board.
The rough tumble rural redneck American trucker.
Yep, exactly.
That would be. I mean, we do have some really interesting personas here in Dota 2. So, the next USTI, maybe we'll see it come out as a big stock from Fade.
Hopefully.
Answered with the Solar Guardian first of the game here. Fade getting quite low. The hammer will fall. Doom dead for 26. Finally, some good food and return action here for Red Bulls.
Ah, but it's still such a big rotation, right? 4 heroes went towards the top lane. You aren't really getting anything out of it. The Doom was on cooldown anyways, so I'd say this is still fine for Wildcard.
Yeah, I think it is permissible. Deaths will happen, and we're gonna see one of those happen right now. Shikigami push back. Flame Break is a beautiful spell for etching out unaware heroes. Now Shikigami getting rolled on. You cancel the Thunder a little early. The clouds have parted. Now we see the deaths of 2 Dire heroes. Continuing the aggression. Okay, Fade gonna give up the ghost to the Bristle. A worthy sacrifice. The Bristle's willing
The
to
Pango is
make.
coming top.
Pango on the way. You can feel the ground shaking right now as that diffusal. Just massive damage. And let's see. Harry, do you see the triangulation of observer wards around their safe lane tower? They just have wards spotting the Twin Gate, spotting the high ground, spotting the Radiant Tier 1, really just trying to protect all angles, but it's just ineffectual.
Yeah, you
Far
can't
behind.
do it. You can't do it. And the thing is that Wildcard, they're playing way too fast, right? Wards are one of the biggest things in Dota. But when you're outclassed and everything else, the opponents are going to be moving so fast that even if you do have info, you're going to feel like they're just blinking around the map. It's anybody who's ever played versus a better team knows about this, right? That you just at some point feel that the enemies are everywhere and that they can just literally TP to whatever point on the map.
Absolutely. Just the reactions happen so much faster. They oftentimes are going to be ahead, so those move speed items allow them to shuffle around a little faster. I mean, see Tranquil's on speed. No Windlace just yet, but building up that Pavise into the Solar Crest. We're going to have it soon. What itemization do you think we can expect to see? We see a Blink on Bignum, Crystalis on Yamson, his Gyrocopter. Are there any big items that could maybe stall the game for the Dire as we see our Invoker friend go down? Oh man, using the Earth Splitter for it.
I mean, the biggest item in this game is definitely the Ags and the Bristleback. The thing is that Bristlebacks usually don't fight immediately with it, but I think in this game you get it, you try to fight, it doesn't work out, you call GG. That's what you should do.
Alright, we're gonna see Doom.
Oh, beautiful Doom.
Used here by Fade, and it goes off without a hitch. Blink Dagger reveal on Bignum's bat, trying to create both kill opportunities. I love that. He isolates the Dawnbreaker with damage, then uses the Flame Break to keep the Willow from escaping, setting up the kill for RCY. Really heads up teamwork.
Perfect. And, you know, ever since they changed the Dark Willow, that it takes some time to get into the Shadow Realm versus some heroes, it's okay, but versus others, it is a disaster. And that's the Doom. You can just never react with the Shadow Realm. Pretty big deal. He couldn't use the Bedlam, does not even close to enough damage to kill the Doom. Very smart play from the Doom side for sure.
Hell yeah. Fade's a brilliant gamer. He's just built for it. Bignum dragging the wave to the stack here of the Dire. Oh man, it's behind. You're behind already, and then this happens. It's just like a slap in the face.
I mean, he's over 2 of the cores of the opponents, right? On the Batrider. He has more net worth than both the Invoker and the Dawnbreaker.
Yeah. It is a Gaben level shellacking. I
Pretty
think
rough.
we're safe in saying that. 25-5 kill count here. It looks like the Dire might have a chance of getting their own Wisdom Rune this time around, though. And you know, your supports do have their level 6, so not the biggest miss, but every little bit counts when you are down by 12 levels.
They found the Invoker again. We're not even gonna look. Just close your eyes.
Close your eyes and tell me what it looks like. Alright, I'm seeing RCY rolling around, creating some chaos. I think I heard a Batrider die, and now, yep. I open my eyes and, oh, there's a Willow. It's dead too. RCY with the amplified damage rune. Wrecking Ball. Oh, and that Wrecking Ball is still up on the cheese! Ooh.
No,
Now, when you mentioned Wrecking Ball, we could get a Miley Cyrus persona for the Pango. I guess that goes a little bit with the redneckishly type.
Yeah, it fits right in. Fits right in, my friend.
Yep, awesome. I don't know how Valve aren't coming up with these stuff, or are we just way too good?
I mean, you know, it's a little bit of both. I mean, the creative powers of the Harry Bros cannot be contained, but also Valve, they've made too much money, and they're happy. They don't need any more money, so why would they release silly funny hats like that? Vision gets pinged out after Fade's brought down. 5, 3, and 6 now on the Doom. Still doing pretty well going into that S&Y build up. Just the run you down, no mercy style Doom. Big fan. Aghanim's finished on Purple Sky Harry. This is the timing you were talking about. Depending on the results of this fight, maybe we see another one, maybe we see GG coming out from Red Bulls.
Yep, the gyro is rotating as well. There's gonna be 5 heroes from both sides.
Okay, Lasso into the Rolling Thunder. Solar Guardian doing a little bit of heal, but the Doom has respawned and joined the fight as well. Your Invoker dead off rip. Purple Sky letting those quills rip. Did you lose your Dawnbreaker?
They're all just gonna die.
But not dead. The Doom escaping now brought down the Bristle. Chain Frost a little too late to the party, and everyone on the side of Wildcard survives. Full deck remains. Oh, no hoof stomp. Feels bad,
middle
man.
tower is under attack.
Yeah, not killing all of them really does feel bad when you just killed four of the enemy heroes without breaking a sweat.
They all chatted my teammate. I need revenge. Oh
Yep.
my god.
Batrider again overtook the Dawnbreaker. There's a Daedalus right now on the Gyro. Yeah, I'm seeing this build more and more with the Dragonlance not going for an Aghanim Scepter on the Gyro. It's actually quite cool, right? I've seen it a couple of times. I cannot remember who it is. I think Crystallis into an Axe is still like the most common one, but this one is actually not that bad.
Now, I'm gonna hold my thought here as we see Batrider go right in the middle of 4 heroes. Tornado coming through, interrupting Stomp. No
Got him.
glitter just yet. That's brought down.
At what
Waitmail
cost?
used on Dawnbreaker, so now your Gyrocopter is free to click
Oh my
as
God.
he wishes. The Bristle goes down, Rolling Thunder is still a lot of shockwaves on the back line. 2 more die.
Bango is too farmed. It's, when you are more than doubling the enemy mid laner 18 minutes into the game, it's not playable. The game is not even playable. Remember last game? Yep. I was about to say, when is it enough? Well, now it's really enough.
Dire's
About
middle tower is
turns
under
out
attack.
18 minutes in.
Radiant
That's about as
victory.
much suffering as anyone here can handle at the hands of Wildcard. Winning in convincing fashion and showing just in fact why they are a direct invite team to our closed qualifiers.